Hello and welcome to my channel, Crafty Fox DIYs. This video is part of the Porch and Garden DIY Inspirations playlist. The hosts are Loli from Loli D's Creation and Katie from Lady Red Crafting. Guest host is Cheryl from Farmhouse Frugally. I will have links to their channels as well as a playlist in the description box. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, for DIY number one, I have this welcome sign that I made a couple years ago. And where the O is supposed to be, I had a welcome windmill sign from Dollar Tree. But for this one, I am going to remake it, and I'm using one of the pineapple cups from Dollar Tree. And I just cut the pineapple in half and saved the green pieces from the top. Now I'm going to use this primary yellow from Fanta Story and Antique Gold by Folk Art. And I mixed the two colors together, and then I'm just going to use a stencil brush and pounce that paint onto the pineapple half. I love the color that this comes out once the paint dries. Now, like I said, I'm just going to paint this whole half. I'm covering the whole thing, the bottom and everything. Okay, now I'm taking the greenery part that was on the cup and I'm folding it in half, but then I'm going to move it some so that way the hole is on the back side. And I'm going to do this for both pieces that were on the cup. I'm just going to use some hot glue to secure it into place. And that's how it's going to look. Let's put some hot glue over there and then fold that over, making sure that the hole stays on the back side. Then I'm just going to lay them overlapping, one sticking up further than the other. And I'm going to use some hot glue to secure those two together. Just like that. Okay, and that's how that looks. Then I'm going to take some hot glue, and you can also glue this on the outside if you wanted to, but I'm doing it on the inside, and I'm going to cover up that top part with a bow later. So I'm just gluing that right like that, but you could glue it around the outside if you wanted to. And then I'm going to use this lace ribbon that I got from Temu, and I'm going to just tie a bow. And I do this without cutting it first because I don't want to waste not one single centimeter of this. So I will undo it and retie it 10 times if I have to get it right. So that way I don't waste any of it. Then I'll just cut that off once I get it to the size that I want it, and hot glue that right to the top there, covering up the ridged part where the top would go on the lid. Just like that. Okay, then I'm going to take my sign, and then I'm going to just figure out where I need to put the pineapple so that you can see both the C and the M, so that way you will know what it's spelling out. And then I'm going to use my staple gun to secure it onto the sign. Just put it underneath that first layer of the leaves so that way you can't see the staples. And there we go. This is so cute. Love it. All right, now for DIY number two, I have this planter, and then I have this little metal bucket that I put down inside of it. And then I also have this stake. Well, it's a board that I'm going to use as a stake. And then I have 3 black flip-flops. The plain pair came from Dollar Tree, and then the other pair was just a random flip-flop that I found. Then I have another one of those pineapples, and I'm going to take the leaves and the straw out because the only thing I need is the pineapple and the lid. Now this one had this part on the heel of it, so I'm going to paint that black, and then I'm just going to kind of put some black paint over the rest of it so that way it's not so off colored. Okay, and now I'm going to paint my pineapples, same as I did the pineapple half in the first one, with the same paints, that primary yellow and then the antique gold mixed together, and just pouncing it on. Now, I forgot to hit record. I don't know how many times I've done this. You'd think I'd quit by now. But I used vinyl to make stencils, and then I stenciled on with white paint the letters. It says, "Life is better in flip-flops," and then I sprinkled on some iridescent glitter that I got from Walmart. And I use these two paints, Rose by Fantasy Story and Lavender by, I'm not sure, Folk Art maybe, but it's multi-surface paint. Anyway, I put dollops of the paint down my stake there, alternating colors as I went, and then I just brushed the paint, kind of mixing the colors together as I went along on my stake. And then I'm just taking my X-Acto knife and I'm cutting an X in the bottom of the pineapple. The bottom is thicker than the rest of it, so my blade kept getting stuck, but I did finally get it. And then I just pushed my stake into the pineapple. That's what the X is for, so allow you to do that. And it's sitting crooked, as you can see. So this one little thing sticking out here was the one that was giving me problems. So I'm cutting that one in half. And then I'll put my stake back on, and then I'm able to get it straightened up. Then I just need to put the top on my pineapple, just the lid on there. And then I have these flowers. I like the tropical colors. I think this goes good with the flip-flops and pineapples theme that I'm doing for this summer. So we have this cute little arrangement coming out of the top of the pineapple there. And then that will be the top of the stick. So I'm making like a signpost kind of sign. And now I'm going to use some Gorilla Glue, hot glue, to secure the flip-flops to my sign. I thought maybe this would give it, better hold, and I wouldn't need any other type of glue. So we're going to find out. And if so, then I would just use a combination of E6000 and hot glue. Okay, now I've got my planner. This planner came from Dollar General originally, and I like the color of it, so I'm just leaving it as is. And I think it was $6. And then I'm using some rocks, and I'm going to put that all around the metal bucket that is inside the planner. This is going to be really heavy, and then I won't have to worry about it falling over. Then once I get the rocks all around the little bucket that's inside, then I'm going to put my stake down inside the bucket. And I did have some dirt in there. And then I'm going to put some rocks all around the stake to make sure it's nice and sturdy and stands upright. And I just use the stakes to wedge it so that way I can get it nice and straight. And I'm just going to keep putting the rocks in, filling it in until, like I said, I get the bucket completely full. And then I'm going to go all around the rest of the planter. I have some bigger pieces of rocks and also broken concrete, but it works. And then I just stuck it all down inside the planter to continue to fill it in. And then I also have some of those other rocks, and I'm going to put those in. Now I know you can't see the top of this, but I did take this vine and wrap it around behind my flip-flop. So I want to make sure it went behind so that way you could see the words without the leaves getting in the way. So I started at the top and then worked my way down into the planter, and then I added some flowers in there. And this is how this turned out. I also, as you can see, the one flip-flop had those little jewel things on there, and I added some more to the other side and then also to the other two flip-flops. I think it makes it stand out that they're flip-flops better. Okay, now for DIY number 3. I have these 3 boards. They are 7 inches in length by 5.5 inches in width. And what I'm making is a book stack. So I'm just painting these in some nice summery colors that I thought would work together and also, go good for my theme. So the first one is Limeade by Apple Barrel. And then the second one, I can't remember what this blue is, but it's by Fantasy Story. But you can use any colors you want that would fit your theme, your color scheme. And then painting the next one. This is an orange yellow. I believe this is also by Fantasy Story. And I'm just painting that. And then I'm going to dry brush after they're dry. I'm going to dry brush a paint on the green one. I did yellow ochre. And then for the blue one, I'm doing pink. But I'm also using that yellow ochre, and I'm kind of mixing it together as I go. And like I said, it's dry brushed. I offloaded my paintbrush as much as possible. And then for this one, I just added a nice bright yellow And then I went with the yellow on the green one as well. So that's what the green one looks like. There's the blue one. And then we have the yellow-orange one. And now you're going to see exactly how I did those flip-flops with the stencil for my vinyl. Just cut I used the stencil lettering off of Cricut Design Space. I don't pay for it. I just use everything that's free. And then I cut out, like I said, using stencil letters, the words pineapples, flip-flops, and sunshine. And for the yellow one, I am stenciling on the word pineapples. I meant to use the green one, but it still turns out good. I think the sunshine looks fine on the green one. So there's the pineapples. And then next I will do flip-flops. I'm using the blue one for that. I'm just separating my letters there. I just took it off in one big sheet and then just cut them in two. I hang them off the side of my table. Then the inside of the 1P and the O wanted to stick, so I had to get those out. And then on the green book with the yellow dry brushing, I'm putting the word sunshine on. And then I wanted to put my books down, and it's summertime. We don't have time to worry about whether our books and everything are sitting straight, so of course I wanted to stagger them. And then I'm going to decorate the top with some greenery, some flowers, and then another one of those lace ribbon bows. I'm just going to use some hot glue to glue everything down. I thought about wrapping it in some twine or something, but then that would cover up some of the letters on the words that I put on the side. So that's why I decided just to put this little arrangement on top, and I like that so much. So I just went with colors that would coordinate with the books. And also I used, tropical flowers so that way they fit in with the theme really well. Okay, just going to adjust my bow there. Okay, and there we go. Don't you just love these? These scream summertime. I'm so happy with how these turned out. I just think they're beautiful. I love them. Okay, let's take one final look at all three of these projects. Okay, that's all for this video. Let me know what you think of my flip-flops and pineapples porch decor DIYs. Be sure to check the description box for the host channels as well as the link to the playlist so that you can get all kinds of porch and garden DIY inspiration. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.